I forgot to mute us when I did that. Oh well. So, they get a brief window of me shouting at OBS. Anyway. We've gone live immediately today.
Yeah.
Yep.
Anyway.
We're professionals!
Yes, we are.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hello!
Don't mind me as I try and remember how to open up moderator mode.
Don't worry about it.
I found it.
Good
Remember,
for you.
I'm the one with the moderation computer.
Yes, we have a potato for that.
I mean, why not have two?
2 potatoes? Interesting way to self-identify.
With my current brain cells, I may as well be a literal potato. I am EP.
I'd like to sue you for copyright infringement.
No.
Don't sue your friends.
I just want to be potato.
Look, it's about the same level of suing as the Josh Swain fight.
Ah, the Josh fight.
Yes.
I think someone tried to organise a Nicholas fight for the following year, but I don't think anything came of it. But the Josh fight was great. I watched it by live stream. It was too difficult for me to actually get to a random field in America. Or I would have been there to watch it in person. Yeah.
International flights.
Australian transport costs are not kind.
Nah. Ah, yes. Australia, the arse end of nowhere.
Upside down land.
Yes.
Anyway, we are rambling, but
Yeah.
today we have a new game for you.
How long has this been out?
Well, I mean, not a new game insofar as a new release. We have a new game as in something we have not played before.
Yeah.
Ah, okay, yep.
New relative to us.
Yes. I didn't understand how you could possibly construe I meant the other thing. And apparently, I am not communicating very well tonight, which is appropriate. Apparently, all of us are out of brain cells. And I am about to jump headfirst into, as you may be able to tell from the stream title, a frozen ocean.
Yippee!
Because we're playing Subnautica Below Zero.
Look at those penguins. They're so cute.
Yep. They are most certainly penguins.
Well, penguins of a sort.
Alien penguin.
Also, I remember you say that you turned it off, the volume for this earlier? Did you ever turn it on again?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Okay.
You've been able to
Volume
hear
is
it the
audible.
whole time, did you not notice? We are professionals.
Very EP professionals.
No, the bit I was more... Okay, nope, never mind. Turns out I have forgot to unmute the moderation computer.
Oh. Well done.
When doing a sound check, make sure that you have not muted it on your end.
Yeah, that does help.
Is that glorious proof of brain cell lack of? Shall we actually get to the game?
Yeah, that is indeed a coherent sentence. Okay. now's as good a time as any to begin. So, as with the last playthrough, which we are going into blind, I should mention.
Oh dear.
No eyeballs allowed.
Yeah,
No, not that. I just realised that this is technically classified under horror, right?
Technically, yes. There's a lot of things
Crap.
that can kill you without much warning.
So should I panic a lot or panic a little?
Yeah, very little, honestly.
Don't panic about the penguins. Panic about anything below the surface.
Yeah. We're working on Lovecraft rules. You're safe so long as you're up on land, probably.
Yeah, I have no idea what I'm getting into here. Part of me thinks that would make playing on freedom modes wiser than survival for this run.
True, but then part of me immediately provided the words of, and when are we ever wise?
Food.
Congratulations, you've talked me into it.
Yippee!
Because right now, I have the willpower, impulse control, and common sense of the average shonen protagonist. So,
After all, remember, we're here to entertain people and, well...
dying horribly is sometimes entertaining, as long as it's only happening in-game. So,
Yes.
here we go. Ooh, different loading screen.
Spaceship.
It has a penguin on it!
I want to disassemble that spaceship.
Wait, a penguin on the spaceship? Where?
Penguin in the bottom left corner. Spaceship, middle of
Oh,
screen.
penguin on
the loading
loading
bar.
screen, not on the spaceship.
Ah, look at the little fella.
Oh,
Precious little creature.
Yes.
Here we go.
That's not a comforting noise.
no, that
This
sounds
is the farthest I
alarming.
can take you on company space bucks, Robin. You sure you want this? The research is in everything.
It is to me. And Sam. We need to know what happened.
The meteor storm.
I can use it for cover from Altera's eyes.
Gonna miss you, Robin.
I'll find my way back.
Our protagonist has a voice this time.
Approaching 45-46 feet. Surface temperatures.
Ow.
Deployed.
Oh dear.
We appear to not be in
I'm
the
trying to
pod.
die.
Okay, protagonist is alive?
Yeah.
Alive is good. May not be for long. So
Fire. Lee.
Hey, it's empty.
Oh yeah. Hello, empty.
46
hello.
Enjoy your stay.
Okay, I've lost it. Ah.
Ah.
Well.
Well, we're going into this blind so you can learn. We can learn together.
Yep.
Yeah.
Is that an oxygen bottle?
I'm not sure. I'm going to have to salvage all of this, and I should probably salvage
It was
fast.
back.
I shall learn from your mistakes. Excellent. Good way to learn.
Your blueprint synthesized.
Ah, PDA has a new voice as well.
Turn 180. I think there was another ration.
Yes. That's a thing.
That's a food.
More flares. Flares will also be helpful. Because, in case you hadn't noticed,
Cold.
it's a little chilly out here.
How much heat does a flare actually produce?
I'm not sure.
Based on this, none.
Yeah, not a lot. It's going down. Let's warm up by the burning life pod, and then
That's all frozen.
salvage over here. Food
Hey.
block.
Food brick.
I don't have a scanner, so I can't do that.
Hey, I think
I
that's...
want to eat that tree.
Nope, that's just junk.
Okay. Warm up. And then go through here towards that light pod, because I'm going to need to live. Living
Probably.
Looks. That did not go as planned. I should find a way into the water and get to the drop pod.
Hot plant.
Thank you, plant.
Thank you, plant.
Hot plant.
From pot plant to hot plant.
Indeed.
Yep.
I want seeds
If you
from
get too close, can you burn yourself on it?
Don't know. Let's find out. Apparently,
No.
yes.
Oh, yes.
Good to know.
I love the, I wonder if we can hurt ourselves. I don't know. Empirical testing.
Best way to do it. Okay. Okay. Well,
Huh. We warm up when we go into the water?
yes, because water is always liquid. Ice is colder than water.
Has to be at least warm enough to not be frozen, so...
Hang on. Then what's the temperature bar? Go up. Temperature bar says...
That's
Oh,
how
it's
many.
not actually a temperature.
No, it's seconds I can stay out in that temperature. I noticed it was counting down the second we got here. You didn't. Oh, hey, it comes with automatic power generation this time, which is nice.
Very handy.
Yeah. I sort of saw that, you know...
Found the drop pod.
Okay. What
I
does
want to
this
offer my sincerest condolences on the passing of your sister. I got to know Sam better towards the end of my mandate with Altera on 4546B, when we were thrown together as basemates at Outpost Zero. She spoke often and fondly of you. I thought you should know, it didn't sit right with me when Altera blamed Sam's death on negligence. The Samantha Ayu I met was many things. Kind, clever, devoted to her work, but never negligent. I wish I could offer you something more substantial, but my access to information has been cut off. You may be in a better position to look into things than I am. If you're able to, Delta Station was our HQ. They were in a big hurry to leave, and there might still be information to be found there. It has a big radio tower, impossible to miss. I hope you find the answers you seek. Lillian Bench.
Thank you, Lillian.
Well, now we know why our protagonist is here.
Yeah, I'm honestly thinking that, yes, blame the person's death on, you know, negligence. It's a megacorp, everything should be fishy.
Yeah, I mean, this is Altera we're talking about. The company that tried to bill us over 1 billion credits for the crime of surviving a crash. They tried to bill us for surviving. This does not surprise me.
I've heard of cost of living, but this is ridiculous.
Yes, we got a notice of death.
I was hoping someone would take that. Notice of death. On behalf of Zeta Landon, 4546B Robotics Section Leader, and Indra Cormac, President of Altera Transgov, I regret to inform you of the death of Samantha Ayu. She died on planet 4546B, regrettably, as a result of injuries sustained in an accident arising from her own negligence. Well, that's clearly bullshit. Please allow me to communicate the most profound condolences for the loss of your sister. While further details are unavailable at this time, also likely bullshit, you will receive contact from the Department of Insurance and Recuperation concerning your responsibilities as next of kin with regards to repayment of damages and legal fees. There's the motive!
Yep. And this, I'm just reading this and like, this is a form letter.
Yep.
They're trying to bill us using those.
Yep. If you have any questions, you may file form number Y7Y-SS-SU49U2K, and your query will be addressed in sequential order. Sincerely, Emmanuel Desjardins, 4546B Communications Liaison, Altera Transgov.
They're billing us for our sister's death.
Yep.
Bastards.
Well, I mean, it lines up with everything they did last time.
Yeah.
Yep,
But I still want to call them bastards.
I mean, yeah, they clearly are. Also, some messages from Sam.
Robin, guess what? I got the job. I'm going to 4546B. Now I'll be able to improve the mechanical avian amphibian under real-world stress conditions. Listen, I know your stance on Altera, but I just hope you're happy your sis is happy. I sure hope my sis is happy. I can't wait till we talk again. Oh, I wanted to ask you something. Can you watch my Augie while I'm away? I need someone I can trust to look after my best little potato.
Potato?
Potato. Listen, I tried, but that name is just not sticking. He's my little oxtrabite. I'll leave the starchy tubers nicknames to you. Anyway, if you say yes, thanks, baby.
Okay.
Love
Nickname
you.
attempt failed.
Yeah. Also, the reason the voice for the PDA has changed is because this is not an Altera PDA. This PDA belongs to XenoWorks.
Huh.
That tracks with our character evidently not liking Altera. Can't blame them.
Yeah.
4546B to Robin. Come in, Robin. Remember when we used to play old-timey Space Explorer? This is kind of like that, but it's even harder to communicate. Well, let's see. I got your last message. Altera is not, as you put it, alterrorizing me. Things are going well. My project has a new name. Say goodbye to the mechanical avian amphibian, and hello to spy penguins. We're training the bots to mimic the creatures. Check out the photo. And I think I'm kind of seeing someone. I know it's not like me to just find a date, let alone on a mostly uninhabited water planet, but actually, you know what? Forget I said anything. Yeah, it's probably not even a real thing, but anyway, I'm sorry to hear XenoWorks might be strapped in the revenue department. Sounds like they still have you busy Xeno-working, though. I know there's no way to guarantee an alien intelligence startup will succeed, but you've put so much into it. I hope they find a way to keep going. I know how much it means to you, getting to work at a small place where you have control over your research. All right, I gotta go. Later, baby sis. Love you.
Planet of the Lesbians?
Let's find out.
What if?
Also, we can now confirm that is if that's a spy pengling, then that means the penguin things on the start screen were also called penglings. And that is going to mess with my pronunciation so much. Because it's so close to penguin. And in fact, it's close to a mispronunciation of the word penguin I've heard someone use continuously and been correcting in my head. So pronouncing the word pengling correctly when I'm in a hurry is going to either I'm constantly going to get pengling wrong, or I'm going to start getting penguin wrong, and I have no control over which of the two it will be.
Yep.
Hey, Robin. I got your Augie photo. Thanks so much for taking care of him, even though he's a cranky Hey! The nickname actually fits that way. A cranky potato. I know he can be a handful, but I really appreciate it. I'm a bit worried about my other baby, the mission. One of my penguins found something big. But Altera is just like nothing to see here. Honestly, kinda glad you can't answer so you can't, rub it in my face. Go ahead, bask in the fact that you were a little bit right about them. My project is on the line. My job, my safety. I heard about Xenoworks getting bought. Sorry. But at least you still have your job. Guess you're one of us now. Like it or not, welcome to the Altera family. I should probably go before I say something I regret. Love you. Keep your chin up. Eye on the alien prize.
Well, Sam,
Did
I
things
guess
exploding
I might as well gather
outside?
some tools and resources before starting my search. Hope that radio tower's as easy to spot as Lil said.
Wasn't there like 2 more messages and 2 more in survival?
Yes, but you asked what was happening
Yes, but-
outside. So, what's happening
Yeah, that sounded like explosions.
I thought it sounded like thunder.
Dangerous weather approaching.
It is.
Seek shelter.
Okay, back in. Back to reading our book.
Also, the nothing to see here followed by
Sorry,
suspicious
my last
death
message
reads
was
of
so
cover-up.
awful.
Oh yeah.
I've been under a lot of stress. I'm not sure what's going on with anything. I can't really talk about it either. Oh, and I'm definitely not dating anyone on this water planet. Don't know what I was thinking there. Have I told you how cold it is here? Get this. I can't even get my wash and go dry before the wind freezes the moisturizer in my hair. Wild, right? Well, anyway, I'm sure you're mad at me after what I said, but I could really use a friend. You're my sister. I love you. I'm sorry.
No lesbians.
Hey, Robin. I really need someone to know. I'm afraid something terrible is gonna happen.
You were right.
You were completely right about Altera, okay? You were right. I was wrong. The cat should be called Potato. I admit it. Sorry. Bad attempt at a joke. I don't know what to do. I guess I should just come out and say it at this point. I've said this much already. We found a frozen Leviathan that's infected with Kara. Altera thinks they can use it for something. Weapons, experimental treatments,
dear.
a whole range of things. But one end of the range is ugly, dangerous, but profitable, of course. What if it gets out while we're messing around with it? Or worse, what if it ends up a bioweapon in the wrong hands? I hope I'm overreacting, but I don't think I am. Anyway, message me back, please. Could really use a friend. You're my sister. I love you.
You know, my thought is, it's Altera. There's a not 0% chance you're actually underreacting.
Yeah. The Leviathan infected with Kara.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Also,
guess...
you might want to go outside and find a fish or two.
Oh yeah,
50-50
food. We're
odds
kind of
cause of
starving.
death. I have nutrient blocks.
But yeah, I'm gonna guess Kara is the
It's the alien
infection thing we
bacteria.
found last time.
Yes,
yeah.
we knew that from last time. They called it Kara.
Did we get a name on it? Oh,
Yes,
I
we did.
Forget. It's
One
been
of
a
the-
while.
Yeah, one of the alien databases told us.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Arctic Survival Almanac. Welcome to Adventure Mode, Xeno Worker. You have arrived in an Arctic climate. Your great expedition begins. Your XenoWorks PDA is equipped to monitor your temperature and vital signs. Since you have downloaded the Arctic Survival Almanac, it will also dispense advice from time to time. For the benefit of future adventurers, your device will also record observations and findings you make. Survival Checklist. 1. Retreat to a safe environment. Check. 2. Administer first aid if required. It's not. Check. 3. Retrieve emergency supplies if available. we got as many as we could. 4. Survey the environment for threats and resources. To do. 5. Find or construct a reliable habitat. 6. Construct necessary survival equipment using the habitat's fabricator. 7. Locate other survivors using line of sight or the radio. 8. Maintain physical and psychological health until rescue. Arctic Survival Almanac: The Surface. Adventurers exploring the surface in cold weather climates are advised to take additional precautions. High winds can result in rapid onset of hypothermia. Keep an eye out for natural shelter or restorative hot springs. If wearing a standard issue AEP suit, bodies of water may provide safety from extreme cold. Unexpected detours occur. You never know how long you'll be away from home base. Remember to pack a lunch and a toasty hot beverage if possible. We can't say this enough. Layers. Investing in a quality cold suit is certain to pay dividends in warmth and safety. Remember, when in doubt, don't go out.
Wonder what the other articles on this thing are.
We've got some tech.
No, not that. Hang on, there's a... Oh, okay, that's just voice lines, and this is recipes, okay.
Yeah.
Emergency.
Hang on, wasn't there
Starvation
the...
imminent. Seek calorie intake.
Give us a second.
I know.
I know, yeah, also, the other thing I had a thought on with the,
What was
the
that?
log. With the log, the, memos and miscellany.
The future of Xenoworks. Hey there, Xeno workers. I know there's been lots of rumours circulating, so I just want to clear some stuff up, in the spirit of openness and transparency, which you know means a lot to all of us here. First of all, no, Altera did not buy us. We're still Xenoworks. We're not going to move offices or start having some kind of hierarchical structure or even, like, making you show up on site or anything like that. Or you should, for the snacks alone. We're still the scrappy, agile, research-first startup you all signed on to. So what does this controlling stake stuff mean? Well, I guess the most direct way to put it is it means more. More equipment, more research, more risk, more experimentation, more of everything that makes us great. And most of all, more cash for you and your research. And yes, snacks. Lena will be in touch pretty soon about exchanging your old Gen Xenoworks PDAs for snazzy new Altera upgrades, and to help you get comfy with some really minor policy changes that are going to help us keep everything running nice and smooth going forward. So yeah, Congratulations everyone! We did this together, and now we're going to be able to do so much more. Cheers! This is Jax, Communication Specialist, Xenoworks. Yeah, Altera just took over. That's what a controlling stake is. It means that Altera can do what they like and you get zero say.
Yeah.
But snacks! Yay!
We already had snacks.
But we have more.
Here's the thing. How long do you think it's going to be until Altera, decides to take away our snacks?
They wouldn't dare.
I mean, they have a
they'll
company
dare.
vending machine that will bill you for cheap snacks.
Oh.
Oh, and probably no food in the office.
No storage there. Okay. So what's the first thing I need?
I think the first thing we should do is go have a look around.
Assess threats and resources, I think the next step was. Fish!
Fish!
Peepers!
Yes.
We're back.
Peepers and bladderfish. We remember these. Hoopfish.
New
Friends.
creature discovered.
Boomerang.
All our old friends.
New creature discovered.
Part of me is thinking, shame we don't have a scanner.
Yes, it is.
Yet.
Bullseye shrew.
My brain's going, we need to find some sort of tool.
Yes, we do. There's
Question is where to find resources for one.
This cave looks promising.
Hmm.
Hello, bladderfish.
New creature discovered.
I forget you hold the poor thing by the neck.
Electrolytic materials that can be used in energy storage.
Ribbon plant. Okay. Come here. Come here. Hoopfish.
Oxygen.
Pangling!
Creature!
Panglings!
Little creature. Oh. Baby!
Panglings! Ah! Whoa.
They're aggressive.
Panglings
Oh,
don't
God.
like me.
Oh god, they nearly killed you. Look at your health.
Yeah.
Jesus.
The first thing.
This is why you don't pick up chicks in real.
Yeah, in
you know.
retrospect, the first thing I did was pick up a child. I just meant to climb onto the land so that I could see them, but that did not work. Okay.
Do we have any med kits?
No.
Oh no.
Turn
Into
bladderfish
water.
into water. Turn hoopfish and boomerang into food. I don't have enough salt to cure anything. Battery and titanium.
How to battery?
Battery is 2 ribbon plants and a copper ore.
Okay.
Oh, we know one of the things we need at least.
Where the fuck do we find copper ore?
Peeper, do you have copper
Creature
ore in you?
discovered.
Arctic peeper.
A subspecies.
Yes. Well, nothing here has tried to attack me yet, so the only damage I've taken is from the penguins I antagonized.
Technically, they did try to attack you. Because of what you did, but they did try to attack you.
Snow bad.
But snow pretty.
It's snow good.
Yeah.
Oh, there they are. The penguins are back.
Hey, outcrop there.
And they may be here for blood.
Copper!
Copper! Let's go.
I found copper, I found titanium. Ribbon plant.
That'll do.
Oxygen.
Yeah, we can breathe later. We must gather.
A hand scanner may make this go faster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was a little nervous about dropping into an unknown area, but luckily, this biome seems to have an abundance of minerals I can use for tools and upgrades. I didn't want another situation like Bazantos 5. When Xenoworks dropped me off, there were barely any resources. I survived off the land for 3 months with just a knife, my lucky PDA, and some rope. I am still kind of proud of that, though.
Damn.
Yeah. Cold and spongy.
Yeah. Doesn't sound
Okay,
the most
anyway.
appetizing. Although, maybe it's like sponge
Cooked
cake?
hoopfish. Never eat the antennae. Boomerang.
Can't
Good
tell me what
eating
to do.
around the fins. Bladderfish. Spongy, gristly, low calorie count. Thankfully odorless.
So, shall we actually get round to making the scanner?
Yes. The cured ones are good too. This fish actually tastes like fish. Dehydrating, but
Fascinating.
keeps well. Cold and salty. Tough but flavoursome. Dehydrating. Reminiscent of jerky. Okay, let's make a battery. And a scanner!
Yippee!
All right, I have a scanner.
Personal log scanning
In
at
goes a
last.
battery and titanium. Now comes a scanner. Every xenobiologist's favorite tool. This planet has some fascinating flora and fauna, and I can't wait to learn about them. This will also give me access to a greater tool set. I'm assuming Altera left behind tech that I can scan for blueprints. That should make surviving and exploring out here a bit easier. Don't worry, Sam. I haven't forgotten I'm here for you. But it can't hurt to do a little research on the side, right? I know you would have done the same. I will find out what happened to you. I promise.
Yeah, the light. Ooh,
Hey, we scan things fast now.
sweet.
Nice.
We
Some
did
things.
scan things fast.
Might be a function of distance.
Maybe? We were right up close to those other things. No. Okay, those
Okay.
two things just happened to be super incredibly quickly scanned.
Yeah.
Huh, okay.
Pink narrow leaf.
Oxygen.
This is closer.
Yeah.
Also, I should probably eat some things. I forgot to
Those are
eat
starting
those.
to get old.
Um,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd best eat them before they go off completely.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm burning through water supplies.
Yeah, we're gonna have
More
to go grab
bladders.
some bladder fish, I think.
I concur.
And you.
Hold still, hold still, hold still. That's not holding still.
Why do they run from us? Alright. We plan to eat them.
I just want to scan this.
Creature.
Bang bang. Hello.
Penguin. Huh.
Bang wing.
Huh.
That's gonna mess it even.
Oxygen.
Oh god, there's multiple wrong things. Oh no.
Ah. Penguins would be the adults, a pengling might be the child.
That could be it.
And that's gonna get confusing in a hurry.
Oh yeah. Hold still.
Hold still.
Oxygen.
Let me pick up the hoop fish.
I like the smile on the hoop fish.
Wish the Arctic people would stop running away.
Come to us. There we go.
Gotcha. Boomerang. What I need most is water, so that fish.
Oxygen.
We're fine. We had 6 seconds.
I think don't cook the fish right now.
Yeah, I was thinking the same. I've got
Yeah.
plenty of food for the moment. What I really
If we
need
need
is
a little
how do
bit,
you
then-
make medkits? Fiber mesh.
Oh.
How do you make fiber mesh? Creep vine. Where the fuck are we gonna get creep vine? We're in the wrong biome for creep vine.
And will we
Well-
need a knife first?
Possibly. Oh, we're gonna be at low health for a while, aren't we?
Yep.
I think we're recovering
Oh.
slowly. A lot more slowly than I'd like.
Actually, you're right. I think it's gone up a little.
Yeah, I think at this point we might as well start scanning, grabbing objects, you know.
What do you think I've been doing?
Playing Tiddlywinks?
That?
Is Tiddlywinks actually?
You play it with coins. Sea glide fragment!
Oxygen.
Sea glide!
Nice. 1 of 3. Air.
2, 0. There we go. We're fine.
Okay. Now, what's this big boy?
A coral bridge. It says so. Sea glide
Another
fragment.
fragment. Surely there's a third one nearby.
Sometimes they'll just put 2 there. Just to taunt you.
How mean.
Also, that sounded big.
It's probably fine. We simply stay in our lane and they won't bother us,
Oxygen.
right?
Wait a bit. Go up, go up. Look, Aurora!
Yeah.
Ooh.
Along
Pretty.
with the absolutely massive moon. I do not want to get on that platform because I'm only at 1/4 health, but... Hello.
Hang on, can we scan some of the little ones?
Probably at a distance if we're careful.
Hello. Yes, the small ones are penglings.
Yeah. Alright.
Okay. I'll just keep turning these into water. Because water I'm constantly going to need.
And doesn't spoil if I remember right?
No, water doesn't spoil. Let's go down this way this time.
My thought was also we could just, you know, stay around reading entries, but yeah.
We can read all the entries
Yeah.
once I'm, you know, making things.
Hang on, did we pass an outcrop?
I didn't see one, but I'm learning.
No, I think I
don't think
just
so.
mistaked something else for an outcrop.
Ah well.
Subnautica 1 I'm skilled at. Subnautica
Oxygen.
0. I'll have to relearn all the skills.
Why would water spoil? I don't know. There
Yeah, there's
might have
an
been
outcrop.
weird game logic for it.
That looks like quartz.
Huh.
It's quartz.
Neat.
Nope.
More bladderfish. Come here. I said, come here.
Hang on, there's an outcrop there.
Oxygen.
Oh yeah.
That's what I was
Yep.
worried about.
Right.
Ooh.
Pretty.
The skyboxes are nice.
Yep.
Where was this outcropping you saw?
I think I've lost it given that we've
There,
just been
lost.
turned around a bunch.
Ah.
Quartz.
Wherever it was, there's another one here.
Galena.
It's
Lead.
Galena.
Oxygen.
Creepvine.
Yippee!
Also the sound of something that roars, which I don't like the sound of whatever's roaring. That looks like it.
Yeah.
Friend?
I think we switched biomes now, so we might have to go back.
Sea
Oh,
monkey.
hello. Hello? Friend?
I'll avoid them until I read the entry.
Fair.
I'll need air
12
before I
seconds.
go down
Oxygen.
there. Yes, I had noticed PDA, thank you.
Simply making sure you don't die. Don't mind me.
Sea Glide Fragment 3. Hey!
Head home and start assembling the thing.
Assuming I have the components. But yeah. Ah,
We can
hello.
at least check what components we need.
They're
Look at the
following
sounds
me.
they make. Friend!
I'm on low health and they're very enthusiastic. I will take nothing for granted.
But they sound so cute.
Yes, they do. A lot of things sounded cute and then killed us in the last game as well. Hey, 2 titanium.
Sweet.
Nice.
Also, it's just occurred to me, it's a miracle with how many rocks we smashed in the last game that our scanner never broke. Because we just kind of bashed into them.
I mean, it's effectively made of reinforced structured
Oxygen.
titanium, so...
Okay, that probably makes sense then.
Okay. Battery lubricant copper wire titanium. I can make a battery.
I don't think we know how to make lubricant yet, do we?
Do we know how to make a knife?
Tools. Silicone rubber, and silicone rubber is creepvine seed clusters, which I did not pick up.
Heck.
However, if I make glass, I can make a flashlight.
Yep. There's flares and
We've got flares.
yeah. I'm thinking knife should be our priority.
Some defense would be nice when we're at about a third health now. It's
Also,
been regenerating nicely.
Research. Dear Lord. Lead and titanium. Titanium and copper. Fauna.
Hey!
Little creature.
Yep. Stay in the center of the huddle. Yeah, that's what happened.
Separated.
Separated from the huddle, the adults will become agitated and begin searching for their young penglings. So please don't do this. I did the one thing I was not supposed to do. Penguin.
But the baby.
Bird-like creature. Consumes small prey fish. Retractable tail and claws allow for fast evasion of predators underwater. Maximum grip on the ice. Sharp teeth concealed inside the beak can tear chunks out of aggressors and prey alike. Huddles impacts on surface for protection against the cold. Assessment less cuddly than they look.
Noted. Also, they have teeth.
Yes. Did you not notice?
Huh.
Sea monkeys are large herbivores. Good. Medium-sized and intelligent herbivore, which shows great interest in other life forms and their possessions. More research is needed to understand this life form and its behaviour. Two finger-like
Is it
appendages
gonna
on
try and steal
each
stuff?
forearm are tipped with suction pads for basic object manipulation. Its large turquoise crest is made of rigid bone and is possibly used as a ram, although this has not been observed. Sea monkeys Largely fearless of predators, inform small nests where they hoard objects of interest for unknown purposes. Investigate the question. That's what they'll do. They'll steal our kit. That sounds like a potential problem.
Not deadly, but
Researcher notes, don't like the auto-generated name. Suggest Iceclops.
Assessment edible.
Yeah, Iceclops.
Assessment delicious.
Bladderfish. Filter air and seawater. Can be angled and contracted to pump out water and achieve low velocity guided propulsion. Practically immobile. Only identified defense mechanism is that it's composed almost entirely of water, air, and cartilage.
So very okay. Most of the time, it gets away with being, defenseless by being to most predators very terrible eating.
Yeah.
I could eat this thing very easily, but why would I even bother?
Boomerang. Serrated teeth, grinding corals, twin fins. Fins are a cartilaginous extension of its skeleton. Under damage, fight superior propulsion, harder to grow back. Bright blue tips are in fact the ends of its digestive tract, where the luminescence of the corals it consumes is most focused. Most active during daylight hours and prone to flee on approach. Boomerang can more easily be observed at night when its luminescence gives it away and it seeks the shelter of the seabed. Fish. Big dopey grin. Small school mentality preyfish, unique method of propulsion. Antennae. Uses the fine green antennae to alter the composition of the water in front of it, allowing it to sail into the low density space created.
Neat!
Maybe a camouflage adaptation for mid-range light wavelengths, possibly indicating the hoopfish is more active at dawn and dusk. Schools of hoopfish form periodically and evade predators en masse. Behaviour is more social than defensive. Lone hoopfish are often found hunting for food and displaying generally curious behaviour. Huh. Interesting. Creepvine. Same as it was before, just adapted for cold. Bullseye shrooms. Harvestable and plantable, but not otherwise useful. Coral bridge. Nope. Pink narrow leaf, nothing. Redwort, nothing. Ribbon plant. Highly concentrated sulfuric acid, and can be harvested for use in battery fabrication. Sulfuric acid evolved an evolutionary defense mechanism to discourage fauna from eating the leaves of the ribbon plant. When harvesting the plant, the core must not be compromised in order to avoid creating an exothermic chemical reaction, i.e., you've dumped acid in the sea.
My thought is, yes. It's not quite an explosion, but you might wish it was one.
And also do not eat. Very important.
But yes, do not eat the sulfuric acid. I would have thought that went without saying, but then again, I may have forgotten who I was gaming with.
Me, the fancy.
Okay.
Right, so, storage locker.
Yeah. If I do glass, I can make a flashlight. What about... O2?
Is the flashlight worth it?
O2 is fiber mesh. Fiber mesh is creepvine. Creepvine requires a knife. Knife is silicon rubber. Silicon rubber is seed pods. Okay, so I need to go back to the creepvine, which means yes, a torch may be handy. So I will.
I mean, do we really need to once we make this, we're right next to being able to make the Sea Glide, which I believe, or probably still has a built-in flashlight.
Probably. Lubricant and copper wire. We still don't know how to make lubricant, I think. I'll
I think we might have to grab, the pods first, because I think the blueprint was made out of the pods.
Possibly.
Yes.
Empty, don't
Empty.
snack on the acid, that is bad.
That's my job.
Okay, open storage. Let's put some fish in storage.
Snacks for later.
Yeah. Also, most
Actually,
of
might
these
well cook
flares.
a couple now, so that way, we can top up on food before we go.
Also, those and most of these.
Also, some of the titanium and other stuff.
Stash the ribbon plant, stash the titanium, stash the glass, lead, copper, and quartz.
Yep, I was thinking cook some fish so that way we can stock up on food before we go.
Yeah. I've got
And-
water with me.
Drink some water.
I've got water with me.
Oh yeah. And oh yeah, this is the game of the have meat.
Yeah.
Yeah, maps are optional.
Not really, but they are rare. Also, yes,
Hey,
health
can we
is
scan the
definitely
swarm?
regenerating. Slowly.
Yeah, can we scan the swarm?
No. We couldn't do that last game either.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Sea monkeys. Looking for creep vine. Seeds!
Seeds.
Hurrah!
Scannable.
Yep, scanning now. That'll give us...
Oxygen.
Ah!
Back!
You
Oi!
bastard stole my
You
scanner!
little git!
New blueprint synthesized.
And I...
We'll be back for that.
Life down
Eh.
here is very grabby.
Yeah.
Give it back. Which one of you took it?
It went downwards, I think.
Yeah. We need that.
Hang on, what's that white? No, that.
Sea glide fragment.
Fragment.
Quartz.
What did they do with it?
Took it to their nest. The PDA
Where the
told
hell's
us.
their nest?
We don't know where the nest is.
No, we don't.
I think, judging from where I could tell it was going, it was back towards
Oxygen.
the
I'll
other
just make a
cliff
new
side.
one.
Oh. But the resources.
Yes, that's
here
why sea
somewhere.
monkeys are... Yes. Titanium. Copper. That was limestone. I would have scanned that if I'd still had a scanner.
Yarr.
That's the threat sea monkeys pose. They will consume already consumed resources. And you will have to expend more resources to replace what they take, unless you are able to successfully track them and recover it. Now, normally we could have followed that one, except we'd run out of air.
Oxygen.
Speaking of which,
3, 2, 1, 0. Okay. I'm annoyed, but fine. It's fine.
annoyed but alive.
Yeah. Okay, we can turn them into lubricant and silicon rubber. Lucky I grabbed as many as I could. Okay, so now... Tools. Fins! That'll be helpful. Can I make more silicon rubber? Yes, I can! Okay, so survival knife.
Stabbing implement. Oh, their ants clipped through that a bit. That's fine.
A little bit. That's okay. Tools. I can make a new scanner, and I can make some fins. Let's replace the scanner.
Yep.
Annoying we have to do that, but it's okay. Battery and copper wire. Those are both copper things. We can make the copper wire. And...
Battery will need to go grab stuff from the,
No, we'll need ribbon plants. That's why I put them in storage. And now we can make a sea glide.
Yippee!
Yay!
The Sea Glide is a personal transportation device
Hey, it's got
used
light.
for high-speed free diving. Contains a built-in light and map.
Hey.
Hey.
There we go.
Yep. Okay.
Old reliable.
Yep. Hey, there's an animation when we're using things now. Okay. Don't need any of those at this stage. Fiber mesh, that's back at the thing. We can harvest that now, that's good. Okay.
Yep.
What? Wrong one.
The light.
Okay. Park the creep vine seeds, park the quartz, the lead, the titanium, the rubber. And I'll drink the water. Okay. The fins are a notable improvement.
Yep.
And the sea glide makes all of this so much easier.
Yes.
Speed. We have become speed.
We have indeed. Now.
New blueprint synthesized.
Hello, water source. Hello, food source.
Oxygen.
And oxygen source. Ole is right.
Fiber mesh. I'm just going to make a lot of fiber mesh.
Yeah.
Because I can make a med kit.
At last.
And
Healing.
copper wire and a wiring kit. Titanium. I put some titanium in here. Eat peeper. And use med kit. O2.
Yes.
Excellent.
Adding additional blueprints to your databank.
Ah.
Repair tool. Okay. Lubricant check. Pipe, floating air pump. Repair tool.
Wasn't there a... Hey! Wasn't there something else inside the log? A logger.
Some of the wildlife down here is very grabby. If I didn't know better, I'd say they're after my supplies.
That they are.
They are.
Pay attention, Robin. Creep vine seeds. Okay. There we go.
The standard oxygen tank can be upgraded for deluxe and VIP breathing.
VIP breathing.
Deluxe and VIP breathing. Oh, Tara.
Yep. Shouldn't we get making a compass so that way we know kind of roughly where we're
Yes,
going?
we definitely should. A repair tool requires things we haven't found yet, and a compass, copper wire, and a wiring kit. Wiring kit is 2 silver, and a copper wire
We haven't
is 2
found any
copper.
copper wires.
We need copper and silver. But we have much more air now, so...
Yes, we probably follow things when they grab our stuff.
yeah. Okay. Thank you. What are you?
Ooh.
Oxygen plant.
Handy. Do we have to poke it? Yes.
But then it shrinks up.
Oh. Sorry, plant.
Quartz. Lead. Copper. Table coral.
Mmm.
I remember you. Salt. That's 2 copper. Now where's the silver?
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
That's plenty.
We're fine.
Oxygen.
There's a swimming thing.
Oh?
They look... Okay, I've missed the pointy end. They're a sharp swimming thing. They look dangerous, so I'm going to swim the other way.
Sharp friend? They might just be a very sharp and pointy friend.
Press X to doubt.
Yeah, they don't look very friendly to me. So I'm at full health, so it's worth doing and poking the oxygen plant.
Warning. Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
What are you?
Ooh.
You're very pretty. Are you pretty and dangerous, or are you pretty and cool? You don't
I mean, it's
seem to
certainly
be-
very cool.
Yeah.
Look at that thing.
You don't seem to be coming in my direction, so that's nice. Sea truck fragment.
Warning.
Ooh.
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
1 of 3.
Oxygen.
What? Hang on.
Unknown...
That's an That's an SOS.
Yes, that's an
Oh.
SOS.
That sounds
Was there
like
an
a distress
SOS?
call.
Transmission of unknown origin. Source of transmission depth calculated at approximately 200 meters.
Huh. Can we get X and Y coordinates, or
Well,
nah?
X and Y coordinates are useless
Or
to
Z.
us, remember? Sea truck. we'll read that later. Right now we keep getting swamped. Research, it's not... We don't have coordinates.
Might have to head home and explore the...
Looks like it. I'll just pillage stuff on the way.
Picked up what sounds like a distress call. Who or what is out here calling for help? Didn't sound human. Maybe it's from a remnant of architect technology. In her message, Sam's colleague did say there was something important here. Even if it's just a mimic from one of the more intelligent aquatic specimens, that could be a major find. Or if it's from Altera, it could have bearing on what happened to Sam. I should definitely check it out.
Agreed. Where?
Yep.
Maybe the passing police car can tell us.
Excuse us, Mr. Policeman. We have questions.
Are you working for Altera?
Couple wire I can do.
Unfortunately, we didn't find any silver.
I think we might have to go the other way to find silver.
Maybe.
I can turn quartz into glass, though. It's easier to store it that way.
Yep.
Yeah. Table coral for computer chips, copper wire. Full. Okay.
We've got a bunch of quartz we could turn to glass.
Yeah. Turn 2 quartz into glass and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
We could also, turn some of the really big stuff into, what is it, either lubricant or silicon rubber.
Yeah. One of each, I think. Does that? I will need lubricant. And I will need silicon rubber down the line. Okay. Salt, lead, glass. I want to keep 1 quartz handy because quartz is used in base construction without being turned to glass.
Yep.
Drink 2 water.
I'm thinking dump everything else in terms of the bath of titanium, and just basically go looking for, deliberately for silver.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm doing. I can't fit all of the titanium in there.
Dang. Oh well.
Hang on. I can take out a flare. I can trade flares for titanium. Once I have a flashlight and a sea glide, I rarely use flares for anything.
Yeah.
So we went that way before. Let's try going this way.
Hang on, can we scan some of the plants hanging upside down here?
Frost anemone. Also, what are you? I think that's a penguin. A brine wing.
Another subspecies? Oh, what? No, that's a very different thing.
Oh,
what
we
the
found this planet. We found this section's Jar Jar.
What is that creature?
Not a clue.
Oxygen.
Titan Holefish. More titanium.
Nope.
More titanium. I'm just going to leave the quartz where it is, because I don't need it right now, and I may need it later.
Yeah. Don't
Copper.
want to waste.
We probably
The
want to...
space.
Hang on, isn't that a fragment?
Fragment. What are you...
On the tip of that
Again.
thing. Oh.
Symbiote?
Ooh. Venom?
This game
Oh,
would be more fun if Venom was there. You said you saw a fragment?
Yeah, I've lost it over you in the spinning.
Ah.
No, that's Sea Glide.
Sea Glide fragment. I'll leave there. It's a sort of titanium later, but right now it's just filling inventory.
Nope, that's apparently the what I thought was a fragment was a quartz.
And that's a
Copper.
limestone.
Gotta be here somewhere.
Oxygen.
Creature. Egg of creature.
Yes. Egg of creature. Where's source of silver?
Unknown.
Oh dear.
Hello
Hey,
there,
Frost.
Frostblood. Good morning to you. Good evening from us. It's like 8 o'clock.
Yeah. It's 8. We're Australians.
I am
Yeah.
EB. But yes, welcome in.
Yes.
Currently,
We're looking for silver.
yeah.
We have never played this game before.
Mm-hmm. Played through the first one,
Yeah.
but have almost no knowledge of this one.
Yeah. That looks cool.
Looks like hell. I approve.
You would.
Yeah.
It seems to be raining. Is
It'll
this
be a
literally-
rainy day in hell.
Would you say this counts as being literally a cold day in hell?
No, not really enough to tell you where silver is. Ah, fair.
Turn
Yeah.
top
No
of
worries.
the wire.
Hey, we should probably also introduce ourselves.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
there's 3 of us and there's only one channel name.
Yeah.
So, collectively, we call ourselves the Roombas of Thought. All of us have a Twitch channel, which we stream on at various times.
Yep.
I am Stalking Horse.
I'm Sir Fancy Beard.
And I'm Indecisive Spud.
Yes, tonight we're on my channel.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's my name.
Most
but
of the
in
time we're
Latin.
on Fancies.
Yeah. And very, very rarely we're on Spuds. Anything new
Because
in PDA?
I'm usually the moderator, and well, if by the time you've hit my channel, both of these the other two aren't able to stream. Usually.
Typically because of Curse of Eepy.
Or, you know, the entire fact that real life is a thing that exists.
Optional.
Real life, what's that?
Yeah. Hang on. I've been thinking of trying to think of what direction should I go? Where should I look for silver? And a thought just occurred to me.
Yeah.
You know how last time I was able to do some strategic, judicious deployment of personnel regarding things like, there's a Leviathan over there, let's not go that way?
Explain?
Last time I knew where the Leviathans were, so I was able to avoid them.
Ah, okay, yep.
I don't know where the Leviathans are in this one.
Do you want me to fire up the old Googles if it becomes really necessary? As in we can't find any silver and we're completely lost. I think we can imagine at least one or two more expeditions before we dig into that thing.
Yeah, we should be good, but
Yeah.
I'll just...
Potential thing in the future, maybe.
Yep. Drink some water, grab some fish out of the locker to eat grab a fish out of the locker to eat as a snack, and let's go, I guess?
Yeah, it makes sense. Just trying to think ahead is all, because...
Strategizing. I don't even know what the Leviathans look like here. I never got that far.
Yeah.
I imagine they're very big. Possibly very angry looking.
They're Leviathans, of course they're big. You know, it's in the name.
Yeah. I mean, if we go by Monster Hunter logic, Leviathans don't necessarily have to be much larger than the standard. They look like they want to do noms. Probably accurate. Thought they were so small I couldn't find. The very tiny, stealthy Leviathans.
Aren't they called just normals?
Mini Leviathan. Micro Leviathan, even.
Wait, those might just be those monkey things.
Possibly. Come to think of it, the monkey things, like headdress, bone, whatever, kind of reminds me of some of the older Leviathans. My brain isn't currently making the exact connection, but there's a connection.
The ghost Leviathans? Or the Reapers?
More so the Reapers, I want to say.
It's an unnerving sensation going from feeling like I was master of the environment in the last game to...
We're completely lost. Help.
Yeah, where am I? What am I doing? What is this water?
Why is it so wet everywhere? What is happening?
New discovery. Water is wet.
More at 7. But yeah,
Yes.
all we really need to do is wander about, get more resources, and if we see a big thing, run! Run very, very fast.
Ah, yes. Flee for your life.
Yes.
Alterra beacon signature detected.
Oh.
Unique identifier. Delta Station dock.
Hey!
There we go.
Station. This is the place Lil mentioned in her message.
Okay, finally we have a destination. Okay.
Direction, let's go.
Okay.
I'm thinking, drink water, eat foods.
Yes.
Hey, there's fish in the thing, so...
Yes. There you
Ooh, a
go.
ghost Leviathan pet would be cool. Yeah.
Ah, yes, the hydrate or dihydrate.
Yep, we are very familiar with that phrase around here.
Yep, we've... Yep.
Water.
A long-standing tradition.
Indeed. I think it's a channel emote. At least
No,
over on
not
your
Not
channel.
emote, but a redeem.
Yeah, a
Not
redeem.
an emote, but a redeem on mine.
Redeem.
Yeah, I really need to set those up at some point, except I'm not sponsored, so I can't.
I also need to organize the freaking Shakespeare redeem at some point. Ah, I keep forgetting. Nyar.
One of the most common refrains you'll hear from us if you spend any length of time on our channels is a somewhat sarcastic chorus of, "We're professionals!"
Professionals!
Nyar.
Blue for home, orange point of interest. There we go. No, that's just the pipe. Okay. Let's go to Delta Station. We'll navigate.
Head towards that way.
Yeah, hopefully there will be silver on the way. Are you a silver source? No. Silver? No.
No.
Silver? No. Cave. Ribbon plant.
Cave with silver?
Doesn't look like it.
Oh.
Get back here. I lost.
Oh, we lost it.
There it is. That. It got away from me again.
Slippery little thing.
Slowest fish in the game, and they dodged me 3 times. Whoa!
Oh!
Hello.
You're.
What?
You're new.
Get out the scanner.
That is a hazard and a half. What the f-
Okay, that looks to me uncomfortably like a shark cage. And I am wondering, what were they looking at that required a shark cage? And why did it win?
Uh-oh.
Mineral detector.
And a desk.
I've got 100 seconds out here. I can scan.
Yeah. Loot.
Flare is not
Another
useful
flare.
right
Oh.
now. Nutrient block. That is useful right now.
Huh.
This just seems like Alterra cargo. Hey.
Hello.
Hey,
Creatures.
don't grab the small ones. We learned that the hard way.
Yes, we did. While I'm at full
The
health
aging-
and know how to make things, if I don't pick them up but just stand on there, do they still attack me?
Hello, creatures.
Hello.
That one fell over.
Hello. Are you coming at
Yes.
me aggressively or just wandering around? Hello.
That one just
Dangerous weather
walked into the
approaching.
water.
Seek shelter.
Yes, the
I'll
penguins
jump
are
in the
very,
water
very
in a
cute.
minute. There's- Penguin.
All the
Look at them.
Hello.
Hello.
Yep.
That.
Wait, hang on. Look down, directly under the cage.
Ooh.
Thing. Hang on. Air.
Hello.
Maximize
Air
air while
helps.
I'm down there.
We're air maxing so hard.
Oh, shut up.
So yeah, this looks like the other half of the
Med pack.
And a stick.
A light stick. Beacons.
Yes.
Most useful frickin' thing.
Excellent.
Water.
Yes, the bacon.
Sea Glide is just titanium now. No. No silver sources here that I can see.
Hang on, what about the darker rocks on the cave walls? You missed them.
Dark rocks.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen
Jelena effect
remaining.
of lead.
Ah.
Also, the
Yeah,
roaring sound.
Yeah, it's probably
hearing
fine.
it-
I'm hearing it fairly regularly at this stage, and also in a cycle that
No,
sounds
that's just the cage's shadow.
the sound of the roar is coming in cycles and reminds me uncomfortably of something breathing. And I don't
It's
want to know what breathes loudly enough to roar at me.
it's probably fine. If we've
Sea
heard it
monkey
this
nest.
many times with nothing going wrong, it should be fine.
Sea glide, sea glide, sea glide. That would be a sea glide right there.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Okay. Nope, that's deeper cave. This is outer cave.
Yep, ooh, I just had an idea.
Oxygen.
Tell me your idea while I run to the surface.
Yep, the idea was, you know how the sea monkeys like stealing not stealing stuff? Let them steal beacons.
Can
Yeah.
they?
That'll do the
Would it
job.
Yeah, essentially it's like, or just find their nest and basically deploy a beacon and basically go, if you lost something, search here.
Yep.
Huh.
I'll scan you while I'm here. Arctic Ray!
Neat.
Not dangerous,
Also-
just cool.
Also, Frost says it's only one scannable item per nest, so that nest holds one sea guide fragment.
Ah.
Ah,
I saw
Not
about
the three.
I saw about 4 in there, but yeah. Would only
Yeah.
hold 1 in practice. That's disappointing but understandable.
Yeah.
Ooh, new biomes.
More breathing. Oh.
I don't
More than
like
breathing.
that. Hydrothermal spires. That'll help. Several things about this I do not like.
Mineral-rich crevices detected below. Geothermal activity detected. Caution advised.
Gold.
Geothermal,
the
you
shiny,
say?
useless metal.
I mean,
What
not
am I
useless.
Gonna, what am I gonna do with all this useless gold? Stay clear of the hydrothermal vent. While I look to see.
I hear an approaching creature.
Hang on. That's another lump down there. That might be a gold lump, I think.
Wait for the blast.
There we go.
Yeah.
Titanium.
Safety is paramount in mining expeditions.
Yes.
Hang on. Was that bush harvestable or scannable?
I think it was scannable.
Hardy cave
Yeah.
bush. Just scannable, it looks like.
Well, time to oxygenate her.
Oxygen.
Oxygenate or defenestrate? I don't know.
Well, we're here.
Let's go look. Well, that works. Hang on, was there PDA on the ground?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Fred, I'm not
Hello?
blaming you. But what do you mean it's gone? Where did it go? You found some trouble somewhere in the deep twisty bridges and decided to jettison modules?
Yeah, I had to jettison a module. I got free, went back for it. It was just gone.
And you think someone stole it?
Or something. I didn't lose it, that's for sure. I'm careful with my tools.
I'm sure you are, but you have to admit there have been a lot of sea truck accidents, and they're rather expensive.
You wanna follow me on a few runs tomorrow? See what it's like? Conditions are way harsher than anything I ever imagined. I don't know if you could really understand it from inside your base.
That won't be necessary. Thanks for your time. I'll write it up as an accident.
Wasn't there an enter beacon name there or something?
Yes, you could edit the name of the beacon for Delta Station Dock.
Okay.
But I won't, because that's what this place is called. Now, let's
But
get
it could be called so many
inland.
other things.
This is a recorded message. If you can hear this, you're trespassing. If you know what's good for you, you'll get the hell out of here.
Okay, I see light.
And where have we ever done what's good for us?
I mean, you talked me into playing this for the first time on this one. Ooh, thermal lilies, they're called.
Hello, friend.
Hello.
So,
The yellow thingy warms us up as well. Which is the yellow thingy, unless you mean this?
What's down here?
I
that
like how
plant's
they tend
animal.
to look at us. The puddle where the recorded message started. I didn't see any puddle. What?
Oh, that
No,
one.
the plant.
No, the puddle.
Oh.
That puddle.
That looks acidic.
Nope,
Huh.
it warms us up. And if we stand in it, I'm assuming we start taking damage. Either because it's acidic or because it's too hot, I can't tell. But either way, I'm not going to stand in it, just near it.
Knowledge. No, you don't. Oh, so you don't even take damage. Okay. Just friendly pile of goop.
Honeycomb fungus.
The goobers have left their mark on the land.
Crystalline sulfur!
Ah,
You're useful
Need
for lots of
that.
things.
that plant looks edible. I might be wrong.
Horseshoe shrub. Fruit can be harvested and planted and could be a sustainable food source.
Yippee!
Huh.
Shrub nut. Well, I do need a little food, so where's the...
It's the big
shrub
thing.
nut?
Those
Health.
are bigger than expected.
Health, food, and water.
Those are some good nuts.
Yeah, good nuts. What we got here? With a scannable mineral detector fragment, but we scanned one of those down below. Yeah.
Stop right there, Altera. You're out of bounds.
I'm not with Altera.
Then your position is doubly precarious.
What do you mean?
If you're telling the truth, you're out of your mind. If you're lying, there'll be hell to pay.
Wait! Who are you?
Stay off my land.
Ma'am, chill.
We know that voice.
The woman in the exosuit has been traced as far as my technology will allow.
It would appear I'm far less alone on this planet than I had anticipated.
Hang on.
What
Signal
voice was
location
that?
uploaded to PDA.
That was...
Was that the badass mercenary lady, or no?
Yeah.
It's been a while. Memory a bit fuzzy.
Yeah.
Mercenary lady?
From the Degassi voice logs. That's Maida.
Huh.
She's alive.
Damn. More of a badass than we thought, and we thought she was pretty badass.
Yeah.
Imagine her going 600 meters in 3 seconds. Don't need to imagine it, she just did.
Yeah.
God damn.
I knew I recognized that voice, but damn, I didn't make the connection until Spud pointed it out. But yeah, that's Maida.
Might end up having to use flares to get light to search this place.
Or wait for, snow is
Level.
a resource?
What can we use it for?
Tossing at penguins. Wings. God damn it.
Hold still. I want to scan you. I'm just going to go and stand near a plant so that I can...
Wait, that's a PDA.
Yep.
Tower maintenance log. Okay, this time the birds have really done it. I don't know what they've been eating, but it's corrosive when it comes out the other end. I'm
Ugh.
gonna need to rewire. I'm short an element to fabricate the right cable. I remember seeing some when I did that dive to the old ship. I'm gonna go out there and see if I can get some more. That should fix it. Maintenance status, in progress.
Well, you're dead.
Rip.
Oh.
At least we have plenty.
Yeah. Hey, fight.
Yippee!
Then there was surveillance status report. 2 active human life forms detected. Yeah, very dead.
Hang on. If it's broken, that means that there was the lady with the prawn suit with, the giant sword arm. And if it ain't us, then who is it? Also, there's a ladder up there, so do we want to go up there and have a look?
We can.
Might be
Inside.
something of worst.
It's cold, but we can. Hey, another PDA.
And whatever's in that.
New employee training. It is recommended that all training be completed while the tower's in test mode. While in test mode, communication will be disabled. To initiate test mode, insert test override module into the diagnostic ports. Activate test mode command entered by the terminal.
Wait. This mode. Hang on a moment. I just noted something slightly worrying inside the that PDA log.
Let me go and stand next to the plant first.
Yes.
Yep.
Survival first.
Hypothermia imminent.
Give us a second.
Help me, plant.
Thank you.
Alert distress signals, security alerts, and spy transmissions.
It's a spy. It's a surveillance and spying satellite. What do you think it's for?
True, but it's like I didn't expect you to, be that blatant about it.
Welcome to Spies Incorporated, the secret agency.
This, I'm assuming, is Delta Base.
Part of the habitat.
Scanner room. I can't build anything else, but I can build a scanner room.
Hey, it's a start.
Yep. Builder. Bioreactor.
Wait, we can't even build a builder yet.
Habitat builder.
New blueprint synthesized.
Solar panel. Bioreactor.
Maybe warm if door closed?
Yes.
Yeah.
Multi-purpose room. Battery charger. Advanced wiring kit.
So much knowledge.
Power transmitter. Yes.
Power transmitter.
All the things I can build with the builder.
Yep. Can we scan?
Can we scan?
Can we scan the entrance room?
Possibly. No.
No. Shame.
Jukebox.
Yes. Music.
I've already scanned one of those.
New blueprint synthesized.
For the last time, I'm not cheating.
Then what's your theory? What's going on?
If you ask me, Zeta's been blinking a lot. I think it's a tell.
He does have a point there.
It's allergies.
Allergies? Oh, is something in bloom in this frozen sector?
Thermal lilies. And if you gang up on me, I swear you're all fired.
You're not even my boss.
Oh, you're all so gullible. You're fighting each other. Meanwhile, look at Pavan. Just look at him.
What am I doing? I'm not doing anything.
Let's just take this to a vote. All those who think Zeta's allergies are a bad case of alienitis, say intruder.
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 Intruder. Danny?
Oh, I'm just an observer here.
I'm going to use my pass.
Is there some kind of scientist conspiracy going on here? Zeta, Sam, Danielle? You three are suddenly very aligned.
Or, like I said, Parvin is cheating.
I'm starting to wish I was cheating.
A map will come in handy.
Among Us?
I should be able to find my way to Phi Robotics where Sam worked.
Right. That is going to be helpful.
Yep.
Because
we got a map.
Hey!
Nice.
Got the station to HQ. Scroll down slightly.
Phi Robotics Center. Outpost 0. Xenobiological research. Copper mining site. Omega Lab. Biological research classified.
That.
You think
sounds
Altara
important.
hand up if the hands up if you think Altara's been meddling in things they should not have touched.
We can't see. Both of my hands have been raised.
I add a foot.
Hey, that window's open.
Yep.
Why is his bed so messy? It is. Poster.
Communications tower maintenance log. Another day, another slight by the winged furies. As usual, I got an interference alert. As usual, I went out to see what the problem was. As usual, it was frozen stalagmites of feathered bird excrement. I fear the career impact of saying this officially, if you can even call what I have a career. But I could swear they're targeting me personally. The week I was out with the flu, I came back to find the tower spotless. Parvin laughed at me when I asked him how he cleaned it. Silly me. As if Parvin would ever clean anything. There's nothing left for me to do but quit. But I know that's what the birds want me to do. Oh, and I got the tower up and running. Maintenance complete.
Man is losing it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Looks like it. Plenty of posters here. I have no idea why this is useful, but apparently it's a thing.
Jenny, you wouldn't believe the adventure I'm having. It's just like when we were kids and we used to play Underwater City, only sea monsters aren't pretend, and I don't need to hide behind you when one swims by, because I'm safe in my sea truck. Safe and very, very brave. Please tell Dad for me. Thanks so much for the mustache kit, by the way. To be honest, I wasn't sure if it was a gag gift at first. Personal grooming is something of a challenge here, and as you know, I'm a pretty low-maintenance guy to begin with, but you'd be surprised how handy mustache wax is in an emergency. There have been some close scrapes. For a while there, someone was sabotaging my truck, and I thought I was seeing things. But my friend Sam helped me sort it out, although she's had some troubles of her own lately. To be honest, I get a little worried out here sometimes, but I guess that's normal under the circumstances. Gotta expect a little risk, right? I should be happy. I have great friends and a good paycheck. Anyway, love you, Jenny, and Dad. Please find a way to tell him that he won't find embarrassing. And don't worry, I'm looking for the perfect fish to bring back as a gift. Your favorite.
Okay, so it's not an actual usable, it's just a decoration that can't be put back?
Looks like it.
Well, it's ours now.
Yep. Yes, it's ours now.
Yep.
Sorry, Gary, or Fred, or whatever your name was.
Fred.
Yep. Was there anything in the lockers?
I didn't see them as activatable, so don't think there's anything I can get out of them.
We want to snag the posters.
No, I know where they are. And they'll take up a lot of inventory space.
Okay.
Yeah. They're kind of big.
Yeah. Let's see what else we can find here at Delta Station.
Wasn't there another building?
Oh, there's several. I just... Snowballs.
Can you throw them? Yes!
Yes!
Oh. You don't get much distance on them, though. Unless you do that. Yeet!
Hold still, hold still, hold still, hold still. Ah.
Now he's holding still. Apply snowball!
I'm not throwing snowballs at the Sky Ray.
Cushy setup. Must belong to one of those higher-uppers.
Query.
Executive desk. Yep.
Sci-fi Newton's Cradle. Whoa.
Whoa. That?
Sweet. Oh.
Good morning, Frostpack. Just a quick update to inform you of some key achievements and priority shifts we need you all to get behind. The Spy Pangling project was a resounding success. Please join me in congratulating Samantha IU, who is now reassigned to Outpost Zero, helping us dream of future initiatives. Congratulations are also in order for Danielle Valenti and her team at Omega Lab. The closing of Phi Robotics means important funds can be redirected to their Kara bacteria study, which has important, positive implications for the life sciences. You're all doing an exceptional job, and I don't want to promise anything, but HQ has been taking notice. Keep up the good work, and I think we can start discussing bonuses soon.
Sam really got under management's skin. I didn't know she had it in her.
David, you'll be happy to know the Frostpack is making excellent progress. I must say, my management style appears to be uniquely well suited to isolated planets. I miss you, of course, but I wonder if you feel it too. As great as we are together, we're almost better apart. Just look at how well Prosperina did in her last show. I'm sorry I couldn't be there to see it, but I'm sure if I'd been around, I'd only have made her nervous. Once this mission is over, I'll come home for a few good months. And then, what do you think if we look at reorganizing our expectations to facilitate longer-term separation success? I really think this could be a great model for us going forward, romantically and otherwise. Don't forget,
Bro.
I love you from the depths of my heart. Keep on succeeding in your projects. You know there's nothing I find more attractive.
Dude is talking to who is presumably his wife or ex-wife. Like
David, husband, I think.
As well. Either way, he's talking to him like a freaking business executive pitching
That was
an
middle
idea.
management for I think we want to spend time apart. That's a dick move, man.
My brain was like,
Dick
so
move.
what I'm asking for is a divorce.
No, didn't seem to want to.
Maybe not full on divorce, but
but definitely wanted to spend time apart, as it were. Yeah. Okay, that guy, even bigger dick than we thought. I mean, he was an executive, so we knew he was a dick, but didn't realize he was
Also,
that much of a dick. Much gold here. We'll need to
yeah.
take
Meanwhile,
note of-
holy crap! All these outcrops.
Yeah. They're all gold outcrops, though. So.
Hello.
Are you scannable? No.
Gold. That would make sense. Brain is very eepy and not processing many things.
Okay.
Oh, squeezy. There we go.
I'm going to head back upstairs through the gold mine.
Is there a crash button?
don't think there's a crouch button. I don't think there's ever been a crouch button. There wasn't last game.
Okay.
I would like it if there was a crouch button. I could use some... What was that? Even if that was just quartz, it would be something. But, yeah. Okay, we'll have to make a note of the location of the gold mine, because I haven't built any beacons yet.
Apparently we can access those places later in the story. Okay. Save them in the brain space for later exploration, then.
The gold mine had quartz in it. Note made. You were there a second ago. Where did you go? Get back here. I will scan a Skyray.
There's a entry level Altaria personnel.
Altaria personnel. Human resources and communications liaison. Yeah, he sounds like human resources. IT courier and maintenance generalist. Okay. Jeremiah. Technician. Communications tower maintenance. Warm, please.
Thank you, Lily.
Yep. Hold still, hold still, hold still, hold still. Nice and steady flight. Ah, come on.
Nope, it's flying away.
Go close enough. Come on, come on.
This
come on,
one.
Come on. Ah, range.
There's his.
We're coming this way. Hold still, hold still, hold still, hold still. No.
Nope.
There's one on your right that might be close enough. Nope, it just flew up.
No.
I was trying to get to that one before it flew off, but you distracted me.
Did that one just go into the rock?
Yes. Oh, the ground birds are back again. They are determined not to be scanned. I think that's all we can... I can't see any more places to go here at Delta Base, so... I'm going to go home and
Probably.
see what... Okay, now what does it take to construct this mineral scanner? Copper wire and silicon rubber, we have those!
Yes, we can finally find the ribbon silver! Wait, hang on, is that a PDA?
Yes.
Oh. We missed it the first time, apparently.
Manuel gave me this jailbroken scanner tool thing and said, I need more shower heads. This should lead you to the necessary minerals. Hang on, I need water.
Vital signs stabilizing.
I guess this is what a master's certificate in applied geology gets you these days. A job as a glorified construction worker. Should have studied interstellar law like Dad said. I have to hand it to Emmanuel though. I don't know what he did to get to the scanner, but he does a great job at zeroing in on specific minerals. It's better than hoping I stumble across the right outcroppings. Thank you, Subnautica below zero! I am going to go straight in the water, go home, and then, make that. So...
Yippee!
That looks like a nasty fall, so I am actually going to go around.
We will take the sensible path. This time.
Thank you.
More
I'll
nuts.
also take home a shrub nut.
Actually, we got a plant pot, so we could plant them at home.
Why do you think I brought a shrub nut?
Because nuts?
To eat?
No, I have other things to eat.
Wait. Well, don't get eaten.
I'll try not to. You, for example, have something to eat. Come here. I said come here. Thank you. Replacement water bottle acquired.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Oh, right, air.
Yes, you need to breathe.
Yep. There's the shark cage, question mark, question mark, question mark.
Shark cage of mystery and danger.
Scannable. Scannable, I think it was a sea glide fragment. Can't find it, it's lost in the grass.
Breathing's overrated. So true. Who needs to breathe when you can simply intake oxygen through your skin?
Most people can't do that.
30 seconds of
Skill
oxygen
issue.
remaining.
No, most of us just haven't had the augmentation.
Y'all are behind, I swear.
Well, now we're home, I'm gonna go get myself food.
Okay. Actually, we might end kinda soon. Maybe it's approaching 9 o'clock and my evenings has been rapidly growing.
Like I knew they'd do to mine once they took over Xenoworks. I tried to warn her. She was stubborn, like me. Ever since I was a kid, I always wanted to be so different from her. Scrappier, faster, less play by the rules. But Sam didn't tolerate Altera's corporate red tape any more than I did. She just tried to change it from the inside. I think in the end, we always wanted similar things.
Nut. We'll just don't breathe. Not breathing isn't a great option.
Yeah, that not breathing comes with consequences. I'm happy to
There
keep
be
going.
consequences to my actions.
Yeah, because does.
Let me go get the food then.
Yeah, you go get your food.
I will probably dip in like 10ish minutes because eepy.
Thermos, insulated storage receptacle for beverages. Oh right, if we carry water with us and it starts freezing.
My god, the water can spoil.
In this game, yes. A copper wire and silicone rubber. We have those. Copper wire and silicone rubber.
Premonition from the depths of my EP brain.
Mineral detector!
Yippee!
The mineral detector can sniff out raw materials, potentially saving you hundreds of hours of searching.
Yes!
Very helpful. Ooh, and it does a little wiggle.
Silver ore.
I question you. How could you ever doubt my insane ramblings? Ah.
Lithium ion cube diamond. Okay, there we are. Silver ore. Okay. What else can I make? Habitat builder? Wiring kit, computer chip. I still need a wiring kit for that. So now I need 2 wiring kits.
What are you planning on making with the wiring kit?
A habitat builder. I want to check. Have I learned to make? No, I have not learned to make titanium ingots yet. Which means that this will remain annoyingly full. Offload 2 water. No, I'll need water. Offload 2 food. I have so much stuff. Anyway, I need silver, so let's go find stuff.
Onward. Follow the wiggly device.
It wiggles in most directions. Power goes down fast. I don't see what it's actually doing.
Just swim, it'll show you when something's near. So I'm assuming once we're within X distance to the such thing, it'll start wiggling more aggressively.
Probably something like that.
Right. Power's going down. And
Actually.
Yeah, that's what I didn't make. Spare batteries.
Might be more efficient to take it out every few seconds. Could save a bit of charge.
Yeah.
It'll show a green dot on display in what direction it is. Aha.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
What that?
Egg.
Retrig.
Egg of creature.
So that's what happens if you crash into the ice.
It breaks. Thankfully you don't.
Chance of silver! Hey!
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
We found the silver thing!
Yippee!
Yes!
And we know it's in this biome, so now, show me! Show me to the silver thing. Whoa, crash fish!
Oh yeah, these things.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
I'll have to search for the outcrop that gives me silver. Not for silver.
Oh.
Ugh.
We are very, very smart.
It really didn't help that we didn't know what outcrop would give us silver anyway.
True.
Hang on. There we are. Reveal your secrets.
Come to us. Beeping.
Titanium. There's one that way somewhere.
To the right, it looks like. Down, I guess?
Kelp root.
Ooh.
Hang on.
2 silver.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen
Air.
remaining.
Alright. I think I will have to disappear. I am hungry and sleepy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can keep going with Spud for a little while, but yeah, we're not going to run too much longer, so you won't miss much, and it should all be on stream anyway.
Yep.
So.
Yeah. We're probably gonna...
Yes, I will go easy.
Yeah, we're probably just going to go make the compass and that type of thing.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, to you both, have fun with the rest of the stream. To chat, thank you all for watching, my friend.
Indeed.
And hope
Bye,
you also
Fancy.
enjoy the rest of the stream. Farewell.
Whoa! That was close.
Bloody.
Closer than I intended. See?
Warning. Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Okay.
Hey, we can scan the propulsion cannon there.
Yep, it's only 1 fragment per nest. Titanium. Silver.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Whoop. I know from experience the sea glide can get me from 100 meters to 0 in 30 seconds.
Right.
No, you don't. Laser cutter fragment. Silver. Spinnerfish. Doesn't appear to be dangerous.
Okay, I think we need to go get oxygen now.
Yeah.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
We've got a little. We can stay down here a touch longer. Not much, though.
Warning. Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Laser cutter fragment.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Okay. Oh, it's sudden change in lighting
Oxygen.
there.
Yep. I think we got enough silver.
No, we've got 3. We need 4.
Check your inventory. I think we got
Outcrop
4.
is chance of silver. 2 of them have been titanium. I've been keeping an eye on this. Titanium. Okay, there's the laser cutter.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Wanna bet? Silver.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Okay. That's the silver we need. So now, we flee. And return to the life pod.
Oxygen.
Just saving a little battery on this thing because it is quite low. Turn the torch on, that'll help. Not seeing any silver around it. Hang on, that's scannable? Huh. There's some nocturnal plant life there I didn't scan. Oh well.
Survival rate would be greatly enhanced with the construction of an underwater vehicle.
You don't say. Wiring kit. We needed 2, didn't we? So wiring kit. I'll make some water and food.
Yep. Aren't we making a compass?
Yes, copper wire. I don't have copper wire. There's some in the
locker.
There's some in the locker. The other thing I was making was let's have water and hey, compass. Okay, Delta Station's almost directly south of us.
Yep.
Helpful. Because we had a map. If Delta Station is almost directly south of us, that puts us there. Okay, so now we know where we are.
Yep. Because we crashed somewhere.
Yeah.
The other 2 places I can think of that we could have crashed are sort of to the east of halfway between Delta and the Purple Station, and to the west.
I mean, we could have just crashed on an ice floe, really. I think that's the ice floe over there that I've been diving underneath.
Maybe. It's because there were those heat plants on it, so I thought that it probably wasn't an ice floe.
Depends how long it's been there, really. Islands can float. This is, Arctic environment. Sam Spy penguin drawing.
What was that woman's problem? The one in the exosuit. Like I need to say which woman. And what the hell is she doing on this planet? It isn't exactly a happening vacation spot. She knew their terrain well enough to make a dramatic entrance by jumping off a sheer cliff. So I guess she's been here a while. But how long has she been following me? She said to keep away from her, or off her land. What in this frozen slush bog could she be protecting? Unless she's camped out somewhere. She's definitely heard of Altera, though. Did she meet Sam?
All good questions. Okay. What was the other thing I was making? Habitat builder, wasn't it?
Maybe?
Where? There, habitat builder. Computer chip battery. Okay, computer chips. Table coral, gold, and copper wire. Okay, table coral I can do. Gold I can do.
Gold you've got. Copper wires next to, in between the lubricants and stuff.
Yeah, copper wire. Okay, so I can make a computer chip. Battery. Battery I can make right now.
Yep.
And tools, habitat builder.
Adding emergency shelter blueprints to your databank. With the Builder tool, you can construct sea bases from raw materials, advising against exploring a frozen water continent without a base. No bed, no storage, no place to put a fabricator module. No fun.
You don't say, computer.
Calorie intake recommended.
Yes, food. Food was the other thing I needed. I put some fish in here, didn't I? No, I've eaten the fish.
You've eaten it all.
In that case, I'll have to eat this nutrient block.
Vital signs stabilizing.
And drink a bladder fish. Okay. Oh, I do still have some more silver. 2 more than I thought. Put that in there. Perhaps you were right. 1, 2. Yeah. Batteries are now urgent.
We don't need the mineral detector anymore, now that we've actually figured out some silver place.
I'd probably best keep it powered though. So I'm also going to need a new battery for the Sea Glide. So what I really need is to put the mineral detector on limestone. Titanium. Titanium. Honestly, I can probably do this bit without.
Warning. 30 seconds of
Copper.
Oxygen remaining.
Apparently battery craft glitch in quotation marks, where essentially craft a new scanner and just take the battery out because it's cheaper than crafting a new battery.
Huh. That's a neat trick. I'll have to remember that one.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
I'm close to home. Because a battery is 2 ribbon plants and a copper, while a scanner is just the 1 titanium. Because I've got a spare battery. So now, what was the key command to take batteries out? I can't remember.
Yep, the crafting a scan with empty battery because it refills it.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's what they just said. I'm just trying to remember how to take the batteries out, because I haven't played this in a while and I've forgotten the key. What's the button for remove battery?
Do you want me to search it up, because I don't think that's a spoiler.
Yes, please. Of all the things to forget.
Well, yep.
R? Yes! R.
Okay.
Whoops.
You took out the battery and you didn't have any room in your inventory.
Nope. So it's Where is battery? Because it should have dropped, but it hasn't.
Okay. Is the scanner craftable right now? It's a ghost item in your inventory?
No.
Nope.
Because it was never in my inventory. Inventory was full, so it fell. But when it dropped, it was a battery at 6% power, so it... it what? I don't know.
Yeah, I think the game glitched.
Yeah,
Hang on. Question, my next question is, it wasn't underneath the habitat, did it glitch on top of the habitat?
No, it's just gone. Yeah, I lost it. I lost the battery live on stream. Okay, so, never mind being clever, I'm going to have to make a new one. There, now I have room in the inventory. So now I go... Oh, now it shows up! Okay.
Well, we have a spare we now have a spare battery we can shove into a charger at some point.
Yeah. More accurately, I'm going to spend some titanium to also recharge this. Hang on. That's right, that's the order of operations. Make. Now I can make a scanner.
Dang it, I think they patched that out.
Oh. Bugger. Ah well, now I have a spare scanner in case the sea monkeys are at it again. Anyway. I also have a habitat builder. So.
Can we just attach things straight off to our small pod?
I don't know, let's try an icon partner.
Is there a way? Because I was thinking it might be able to connect at the top.
Okay. Vertical connector?
No.
No.
Can it connect to a multi-purpose room at the top?
Yes. Oh, you mean the pod?
Yeah.
No. It's an obstacle.
Ah, okay. So, how do we get in then?
Get in where?
We have an entrance. When we build a base, how do we get in? Do we have
an
entrance?
You build a hatch! Have you forgotten?
No, I haven't. It's just that... Is this a default blueprint?
Yes!
Okay! I am panicking over nothing!
Yeah, you get a hatch.
I didn't see...
default.
Yeah, I didn't see hatch unlocked, so it's like, okay then.
We do however need quartz for that, and we've turned most of our quartz into glass, so... Let's make sure to pick one of those up first. Where shall we build it?
I don't know. Maybe we should... Do we want to wait till Fancy... next time so that way Fancy can have input?
We can always deconstruct it if we don't like it, but I think I might build on the surface.
You know what? Fair.
Here looks nice. That way, if we put windows in, we get a nice view of the penguins. That sounds sane to me.
Yeah.
Behold. A base.
Yep.
Now it's getting cold, so I'm also going to want to put the hatch on it. Doesn't like the island. Hatch there. That works. But that occludes some of the view.
Hatch on.
Hatch there. That works.
That works.
And it has a platform, which is low, but...
Warning, emergency power only. Oxygen production offline.
We don't currently need oxygen production. What we need is what we have, which is warm.
Yep.
The other thing I wanted to make was power. Okay, 2 quartz for solar panel. I knew I shouldn't have turned it all into glass.
Bioreactor's more expensive. Ugh.
Yeah. I could install a coffee vending machine.
No. You know what the biggest sin of that thing is?
What?
It's coffee. It's but caffeine free because because they're mean.
Oh, you... Altera. Oh, you. Right, let's also grab a plant.
Apparently we don't need oxygen production because we're above water.
Yes. Did you not notice that? Okay. Grow me a tree. Okay. I'll want windows and a scanner room may also be nice.
Yep.
Oh. I'm used to the internal ones that you have to close behind you, so I turned around to close it, and it was already closed. Titanium, quartz, quartz. Tree, peeper. Right. Before I do anything else, I'm also going to make a beacon for the base, because I nearly lost the base just then. Now I also have to rediscover how to get onto my own base, because this ice flow isn't cooperating. Ah. Okay.
Yeah, I think we should just sign off for now.
No, I will
deal with this later.
I will get this done. Foundation. I have lead downstairs. I have a plan. I can't say it's a very good plan, but I have a plan. Lead. Glass. Titanium aplenty. Foundation. I can walk on foundations. Table coral for the scanner room.
And I'm getting tired. I think I might sign off as well.
Can I persuade you to wait until I get the base at least operational?
Power restored. All welcome aboard, Captain Line.
Okay, and now... saw it a moment ago, where was it?
When you say base operational, define operational.
Yeah. British Observatory scanner room. Multi-purpose vertical L. Position I L T X. Where are the windows?
I think you have to go scan a window first, so...
But none of the windows were scannable! Now glass, lead, and diamond, right? Because we don't have any stalker teeth.
Oh.
Thermoblade, survival knife, and battery. Miscellaneous. There's no windows.
Well, I don't know how to help you, so...
Oh! Not the button I intended to push. Accidentally deconstructed my exit.
Unless you want to just build an observatory or whatever.
I don't have any diamonds. I can't build an observatory, I don't have any diamonds.
Hang on.
What?
Observatories need diamonds?
Enameled glass needs diamonds.
Ah, okay. That. Right. I'm definitely tired.
I kept thinking that, titanium was the thing we were missing.
Yeah, you're very tired. Lithium. Vertical connector can't be established from inside, apparently. Whoa! Sorry. There, now we can watch the penguins from the warm.
Okay, fair. I'm happy to call this operational enough.
Yeah, because we've got a tree growing.
Seek fluid intake.
We've got water, we've got power technically. I'd need quartz to put a fabricator in it, but
yeah, we need far too much copper to...
Yeah, I can, however, put a vending machine in it.
The sweet scent of dirty bean water.
Oh, that's perfect. That's new. Provide water.
We have to provide our own coffee beans, don't we, or something?
Why do you taunt me like this, Subnautica? Well, on that note... I'll put some titanium... Maybe it'll make titanium coffee.
Oh, god damn it!
What?
I just realised why there's a coffee machine. Thermos. Google provided me the answer.
Ah.
It's the thermos filler.
Thermos. Blueprint. Every button except blueprints, and it's the most obvious one. Titanium and glass. Okay. I'm going to make a thermos and then sit and drink my coffee looking at penguins. Get over here. Thermos. How much titanium do I have? I have enough.
Possible to attach hatches on the bottom?
No. And how much was a scanner room? Titanium and table coral. I think we've got both of those. Also a vertical connector.
Wasn't your base functional?
It was. It still is, just I'm building optional extras.
Just go fill your thermos, drink your coffee.
Oxygen.
Then I'll probably sign off.
Fair enough. I glitched a bit there. Insulated storage receptacle for beverages. Don't say. It's filling empty air, but sure. Body heat plus 50, water minus 2.
With the penguins.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. And on that note, it may be time for us to end the stream. And I knew I should have fixed that. Well. Push that button, I think. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Frostblood, thank you. Empty, good to see you again. thanks to anyone who's watching the VOD back later.
Yep, thanks for following Frost.
Yeah, wonderful to meet you. Check out the channels for the other two at Sir Fancybeard and Indecisive Spud. I think they're linked as channel affiliates somewhere. I don't know my own Twitch channel.
You linked our Discord?
I have no idea if I've linked to our Discord. If not, Fancy has. So, yep, thank you both for joining. It has been a pleasure streaming Subnautica for you this evening.
Yep.
And yeah. Once again, one last time, we are the Roombas of Thought. I am Stalking Horse / Equus and Sequus, and
I'm Indecisive Spud.
Yeah. And yeah, this was great fun. We should be doing this again soon. Bye for now, and thanks again. Frost, there will be announcements in our Discord when we go live, and you'll see, the notification if it's me.
Yep. I've just pulled up the Discord join the server thingy, and basically I'm gonna just dump it into the chat.
Yeah, put it in the chat. I don't think I've banned URLs. Fancy has, I don't think I have. So yeah, that's our Discord.
Yep. You don't have the. I don't think you actually have any of our channels or the Discord inside your description.
Curses! I must fix that. Yeah, the bane of my existence. Things I should have done and have forgotten to do for getting the stream set up right. In any case, Frost, great to meet you. Always happy to have a new chatter. Empty, great to see you again. And yeah, we'll be back. But for now, farewell. Have a good evening if you're in our time zone, a good day if you're in anyone else's time zone. And farewell.
Yep. See ya.